Hi, welcome to Studio 22. I'm Clinton Walker. You know, the story goes that in London in the 1960s you could see the graffiti everywhere. Clapton is God, it read. Well, in this country, the writing on the wall could be seen at no less a venue than Newcastle's Star Hotel. If licks could kill, Kevin Borich would be doing hard time, it said. That's a pretty fair indication of the kind of status enjoyed by our guest tonight, Kevin Borich. Borich first came across from New Zealand in the 1960s as a member of the La-Di-Dahs. The La-Di-Dahs enjoyed an illustrious career until they broke up around the mid-70s. Borich went out on his own to front the Kevin Borich Express, which he's still doing to this day. Along the way, he did time in Australia's ultimate pub band, the Party Boys. But all along the way, he's been getting back deeper and deeper to where it all comes from, that's the blues. He's probably Australia's premier guitar hero. So would you please welcome to Studio 22, Kevin Borich.
Everybody wants to know, now who's gonna be the heavyweight? That's right. Everybody wants to know, now who will be the heavyweight champ of the Boogie? Well, all right. The Boogie book says John Lee Hooker, the originator, planted the seed that spread like wildfire throughout the planet. The Boogie universe was born. Muddy Waters was a champ, a king. Spread that boogie flame right on through. But then the white boys felt the power of the boogie. Henry Vestine and the canned heat with the Fido beat blasted that generation with a boogie-woogie beat. Meanwhile, here, way down under, the boogie had taken root in the souls of a chosen few who made it their mission to spread the hook's message throughout this great continent. Now, bands like Carson, Chain, they were the willing disciples of the boogie-woogie dynasty that kept that boogie humming. Meanwhile, later, topside in the northern hemisphere, three guys that were hot to trot with ZZ Top. Yeah, they found another gear and blasted their turbocharged boogie generation. Now these were all the kings. These were the messengers of that boogie, boogie woogie, John Lee's boogie, John Lee's boogie. Now he's the champ, the heavyweight champ. Now thank you, John Lee. Thank you, Johnny Lee. Thank you, Johnny Lee. Thank you, Johnny Lee. Thank you, John Lee. Thank you, Johnny Lee. Thank you, Johnny Lee. Thank you, John Lee. Woo!
Here in Australia was fantastic because the pub scene in the 70s was just unbelievable. It was like you could work 5 nights a week. You didn't have to have a hit record. And you could make a living. You could learn your craft on stage in front of people. It was a wonderful time. Pity it's not like that now because bands have to have a much harder time finding a gigs and there's not so many of them. So they were the greatest times, really. For Australia, it was just fantastic. We went overseas in England, it wasn't like that. And we came back and we just thought how lucky all the musicians were here, But unfortunately, after the crash of the 90s, it's never really come back again. And there's other things to do. There's lots more competition. I guess it'll swing back again. I mean, everything's a cycle, so.
This is that angel's hand thing. It won't be the last time for my angel pain. Let me tell you, I could be the one to take you by the hand. I'm a born a gypsy mama. You just might understand, you see. I take it to the street with a guitar and a band. On the drinking wild women that will need the angel's hand. Yes, I do. Send my baggage down. Now they say it's kind of tropical down there. I just might get a tan. Now she came so close, almost lost control. Still got that wishbone in my pocket. She might just come back around. tell you, I could be the one to take you by the hand. I'm a born a gypsy mama. You just might understand, you see. I take it to the street with the guitar and the band and the drinking wild women. I will need the angel's hand. Yes, I do. Yep. Make a boogie. Take you by the head. I'm a born a gypsy mama. You just might understand, you see. I take it to the street with the guitar and the band. I'm the drinking wild women that will need the angel's hand. Yes, I do.
You know, I had chances to play with some wonderful people, from Carlos Santana to Richie Blackmore from Deep Purple, Joe Walsh. He slept on my couch. I mean, that couch is famous. And lots of wonderful Australian people. You know, it's a very long list of wonderful people that I've played with. So I think that's the greatest thing about music. When you start playing with other people and that you really love what they do, and you end up being able to play with them through some reason or other. You know, playing with Carlos because I was supporting and stuff like that. So that's been the highest point really of playing music, is the people that you play with.
Queensland blues for you. Driving up through Queensland for the first time, as I did, I'll tell you about it. I was driving along, pretty soon I noticed on the outside of my car a whole lot of smoke, and it's hanging low on the horizon. What's all that smoke doing hanging low on the horizon up here in Queensland? Ah, what could it be? Well, here's one reason. Let's burn down the cane field. Let's burn down the cane field, so we can make love while it burns. Now you hide behind the gum tree. You hide behind that gum tree. You stay out of danger, for I'll return. 'cause it's so, so cold on a cold, dark night. I got to have me a fire burning warm, warm and bright. You hide behind the gum tree. You hide behind that gum tree. You stay out of danger, for I'll return. I'm gonna burn it. Let's burn down the cane field. Let's burn down the cane field so we can make love while it burns. That's right. So we can make love while it burns, yeah. So we can make love, yeah, while it burns. Dedicated to all those people in Wollongong and Newcastle. We used to play this song in the 70s. Going downtown. Well, I'm going downtown. Well, I'm going downtown. Well, I'm going downtown. I'm gonna find me some love. Gonna find me some love. I got my money in my hand. I got my lollies in my bag. Well, I'm as free as I can be. I'm gonna find me some love. Gonna find me some love. Gonna find me some. I want you, baby, baby. I need you, baby, baby. I'm just a rolling man. Love is like a cyclone. With ice cream cone, yeah. From town to town. Hear the music of the street cars. The midnight bar. The rock and roll stars. Well, I've been all around this world. I've chased all kinds of girls. At school, when you're doing all right, you feel much better flying high as a kite. They say my roots go deep into earth. I can't remember a thing at birth. But my mama told me that I was there. She said, honey, you look so sweet without hair. Call me lazy, baby, I'm crazy. Future's looking hazy, I'm going with somewhere. You can call me lazy, baby, I'm crazy. Future's looking hazy, I'm going with somewhere. Come on. In all of my dreams, you look so good, just like an Egyptian queen. Then I ask you, show me the way. You don't even know the night from the day. No, you don't. You can call me lazy, baby, I'm crazy. You just looking hazy, I'm going somewhere. You can call me lazy, baby, I'm crazy. Just looking hazy, I'm going somewhere. We got to go now. We'd like to thank you for coming. But meanwhile, let's go. We're going somewhere. We're going somewhere.